This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room. Check out the link to the store in the description and in the pinned comment below for role-playing game products you will find nowhere else. Thank you. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Bloodlines and Black Magic core rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition powered role-playing game of occult modern adventures, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about magic. Magic is an important part of Bloodlines and Black Magic, of course, and remains one of the primary tools that heroes use to fight monsters, right wrongs, and change the world around them. When the player characters start using magic, they must be careful how they use it and who witnesses such wondrous acts. Magic flows through the invisible realm, like blood through the body, forming ley lines, capillaries, and veins. In Bloodlines and Black Magic, a spell is a pattern of energy, woven from energies that saturate the invisible world and fused with sympathetic physical objects, images, ideas, mantras, words, and actions. If you are already familiar with many editions of Dungeons & Dragons, pseudo-clones, retro-clones, you are going to find many of these spells and procedures familiar. But there are some nuances related to the background setting of Bloodlines and Black Magic. For example, the only school of magic is the Scholomance, that's right, based on that mythical place in real life. Here it remains the only magical school on the planet that no one, save the church, would dare challenge. You have information on the elements of magic, the psychic, verbal, somatic, dodge, and focus components. You have details on rituals, on ceremonies. The difference is that a ceremony is an operation carried out with many people. Rituals usually require just a few people, perhaps even just one practitioner. And in the case of spells, these are effects that have been prepared beforehand and are triggered at the right moment. You will find many familiar spells such as Magic Missile, Shocking Grasp, but you will also find many unique spells such as Necro Geyser, which is exactly what it sounds like. You produce this geyser or this eruption of necrotic power that damages your enemies. And there is also Parkour, a spell that makes you an expert at parkour. There are also spells such as Detect Dodge, which is a spell that allows you to detect the currency in the invisible realm. Or Deja Vu, which forces one or more creatures to repeat their previous action. Can you imagine this? What if an enemy is advancing towards you, and the other members of the group create some sort of trap, a spell, prepare some sort of pit, they place spikes, whatever, and they keep on advancing, falling to their deaths or impaling themselves. There are also some very useful low-level spells such as City Step, which allows you to create portals within a city to move from one place to another, certainly. There are also details on Attunement. Attunement is the process by which a character establishes a special connection with an object, a place, a concept, or another person. And you can also attune yourself to powerful entities, giving you various benefits, for example making your weapons magical. Or perhaps such entities teach you powerful spells and special abilities. There is even information on how to join the Scholomance, teaching you all about the traditions of magic, such as the School of Demonology, the School of Alchemy, the School of Divination, School of Necromancy, Mentalism, Sahir, which is a tradition that teaches you how to manipulate the veil between worlds. There is also the School of Sorcery. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about equipment and gear. Now, as I mentioned previously, there are many spells that are quite familiar to anyone who has been playing Dungeons & Dragons for a while, but they have all been reskinned and repurposed so that they make sense with the setting of this tabletop RPG. A lot of them are very useful and somewhat subtle. It makes sense because you are usually moving in an urban environment and not everyone is aware that magic exists. Now, when it comes to more flashy, instantaneous spells, they usually have to do with your aura and the interaction with the invisible world, so it's all about harmonizing those mechanical nuances with the theme. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.